Hey guys, today we're going to talk about how to actually register for a certification exam. We talk a lot about how to use Trailhead to get knowledgeable about Salesforce and how to prepare for an exam, but we don't hear a lot about how to actually register for the exam to get certified. The tool is called Web Assessor that we're going to need to access. We're going to hop on now and take a look at exactly how to set up your account and get registered for your first exam. Let's get started. One of the most overlooked topics in the Salesforce training ecosystem is how to actually take a certification exam. We talk a lot about using Trailhead and how to use Trailhead to learn information to be prepared to get certified, but we don't actually talk about the next step, which is logging in and actually creating an account to register for and take a certification exam. So today we're talking about that, how to actually register and take a Salesforce certification exam. The first place you're going to need to go is to the Web Assessor website, and we'll have the link here in the description of the video. Once you're here, you can just Google Web Assessor login, and it'll probably be one of the first, 2 or 3 results. However, once you get to this page, you just come to the top and you click Create New Account. You're going to have to fill in information for them to understand who you are. So you're going to create a username for login, set up your password, and then you're going to need to enter your actual information here. You can't use any kind of fake information or anything like that. This is literally how they validate who you are so that you can take a certification exam. So fill in that information here. You will see some things that may be a little confusing. Company name. If you don't actually work for a company yet or own your own company, just enter in your name here, and then enter in your name as you would like to see it on a certificate. For this, you want to just fill in that you are a Salesforce.com customer. Again, it really doesn't matter, but we're definitely not employee. We're definitely not a partner. So you can just fill in that you're a customer here. It's not overly important, so don't worry too much about it. I would say, yes, you do want to opt in for verification. All this does is it allows potential employers or other people to check the Salesforce verification website to check and make sure that if you say you're a certified admin or you say you're a certified developer or anything else, they can actually go verify that you have those certifications through the Salesforce certification website. And then all you need to put here is where your role focuses. It's likely just going to be the private sector, which basically means it's not a government role. So for the most part, it's going to be private there. Otherwise, just fill in this information as you need to and click Save. It's going to send you an email asking you to verify your account, but that is the number one thing that you need to do. Now, once you have an account set up, you'll be able to simply log into your account and you'll be taken to this actual homepage where you can simply go over here and click Register for an exam. Most everyone who is getting started will need to look under the administrator exam. That's where you're going to find the place to register for your Salesforce Certified Administrator exam. Any other exam you're looking for will be listed here. We talk a lot about the app builder exams. That's one of the easier certification tests to pass, as well as the administrator for beginners. So this is where you want to start. So you're not going to see an option listed here for me to take the beginner Salesforce admin exam because I've already passed that one. But you can see the typical price is $200 to take an exam, and you can do that here. Now, let's go to one that maybe I don't have, like a marketing cloud exam. This will be the same for anyone else. And now you'll see that I actually have this register button out to the side. You would fully expect if you haven't passed an exam yet, so you'd come up to your admin Salesforce Certified Administrator, if that's the one you're going for, and you would click the register button you would see out here to the right. Now for these, I can actually register. It's fairly straightforward. You just click the register button and you can do one of two things. You can either pick a testing location, or in many times you can, for most exams, I'll say, you can opt to take those remotely. So you can actually see that I can search in my area to find local testing centers.
to take my exam. So all I would have to do here is select a local testing center and move through actually selecting it, and then choose a date that I would like to go take that exam. So if you're taking an exam in a testing center, you don't really need to know anything other than show up on time. You can bring a blank sheet of paper and a pen or pencil, and that's all you can bring. Make sure you check the specific test you're going to take to make sure there aren't any specific rules for that test. But for most tests, a blank sheet of paper and a pen or pencil is perfectly fine. You cannot bring any notes or anything like that to the testing center. If you take an exam online, you are going to need to know that you're going to have to set up what is called a Sentinel program on your computer. This is only if you're going to take the exam online. So it's just a program that you'll install. All the instructions will be given to you once you register for the exam. Usually you'll have to have an external camera that shows your hands and your computer at all times. So that's usually the case. If you're taking it during something like right now, we're dealing with the COVID-19 outbreak. So right now they've adjusted the rules where you can use just your built-in camera on your computer to take the exam. You don't need an external webcam. So this is the basic process for going through and registering for an exam. You just pick your date, pick your time, and move through, let them know you've acknowledged everything, and hit select. It'll ask you for credit card information or other payment method, and you can purchase it right here. So that'll get you all signed up. Pick your location, pick your time, show up, take the test, and hopefully you pass and get your certification.